Hello and welcome to Villa Park News. We focus on the news items about Villa Park residents and Villa Park business. Now that the new year has started and the month of January is over, it's time to report news items that take out the old and bring in the new. The old you and the new you is usually the topic around this time of year with the declaration of New Year's resolutions. Typically, we say that we'll do better on things like spending money, dieting, or fitness. Unfortunately, most resolutions fail, unless you have help. A coach for finances, diet, or fitness can greatly increase your chances for the new year. One example is a trend in fitness centers that are relatively new in Villa Park. Planet Fitness and Vasa offer a variety of exercise equipment and fitness options. 3 other fitness centers in Villa Park take a different approach, which is a dedicated trainer for each visit. One location focuses on the personal trainers we visited at St. Charles Road in Villa Park. We have just gone through the holiday season and it's January.
Correct.
And everybody might have some New Year's resolutions that says, you know what, I want to be a better person.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because of their weight, their endurance, their exercise program. They come in here, what are they going to hear from Josh about getting a better life?
Right, so my approach actually is widely different than a lot of trainers that you've met in the past. I think a lot of people have had the experience of, I've seen those crazy gym trainers and they're just beating people into the ground.
Right. Yelling and screaming at them.
Yelling and screaming, the military drill sergeant, right? Like, you're not going hard enough. And I think that gets it wrong in my mind. Mm-hmm. My goal as a trainer is to meet the client exactly where they are in this time and place. Mm-hmm. It's not where did you used to be 5 years ago, where do you want to be, it's where are you right now and what do we want to do together about that? What is the picture that we're looking for? Mm-hmm. Drop-off rates over 90% on New Year's resolutions, statistically. Yeah. My goal is people that come in here, my success rate is over 90%.
Good.
I'm looking at meeting you where you are, finding out what that is and what makes you tick, and how do we implement small life changes that increase to a radical over life haul.
Also on our list of out with the old and in with the new is the closing of an iconic restaurant in Villa Park. White Castle on North Avenue closed its doors, ending a multi-decade run on the corner of Addison Road and North Avenue. A sign at the building directs customers to nearby White Castles in Lombard and beyond. White Castle started restaurants in 1921 in Kansas, and they are credited as being the first hamburger chain restaurant. White Castle is best known for its square-shaped burger called a slider. Unique to White Castle is the construction of their buildings. If they look familiar to a Chicagoan, that's because the style was inspired by the water tower on Michigan Avenue in Chicago. No word yet on any new business plans for the former White Castle location on North Avenue in Villa Park. This week, a significant development truly puts an end to the historic Odeum Expo Center on Villa Avenue. The Aero Transportation Building is starting to take shape on the former Odeum site. Crews are hoisting prefabricated concrete wall panels that are 12 feet wide and nearly 35 feet tall. A total of 124 panels will be installed to create the wall of a building nearly 3 times the size of the original Odeum structure. The developer of the project is Keeley Construction, a business located right here in Villa Park. Back on North Avenue, the Casey's convenience store and gas station is getting closer to completion. The main building has new brick in place, and the canopy over the future gasoline pumps is now installed. Completion of the site is only weeks away and will add a significant business along the North Avenue district. Another new business was added at Crazy Pour on North Avenue, called PointsBet. PointsBet is an affiliate of the Hawthorne Racetrack in Stickney, Illinois, and the CEO of the Hawthorne Racetrack was at the ribbon-cutting ceremony for PointsBet.
Thank you, everybody. Welcome to Crazy Pour. Hawthorne couldn't be more excited about being here. Dakota and I reflected earlier. I was fortunate enough to be part of the first OTB back in 1987 in Peoria. And back then, there weren't any cell phones, there wasn't the internet, cable was just coming into being. But the one thing that was part of the OTB was service and excitement. And I can tell you that service and excitement is here in this restaurant today.
The combination of off-track horse race betting, sports betting, a sports bar, and restaurant are a unique combination not found in many locations around the country. Hawthorne Racetrack is planned to open the first full casino in the Chicagoland area at the Stickney Track site. Although delayed, the new location is progressing with several hundreds of millions of dollars invested in the site. Watch for more news in the coming months. Last week, Kuppie's Bakery held a customer appreciation event at the Villa Park VFW Banquet Hall. You may remember that Kuppie's Bakery had their main oven break down. A community fundraising event took place and was able to collect enough money to buy a new oven and allow Kuppie's to continue at their location in the shopping mall at St. Charles and Villa Avenue. At the VFW, Kuppie's Bakery laid out a significant amount of bakery items free for everyone who attended, and also offered a face painter and balloon artist for the younger kids. Another feel-good story happened that received national attention and has a link to Villa Park. Tom Higgenson, who grew up in the village and is the front man for Plain White Tees, paid a visit to a young hospital patient in the Los Angeles area. A hit song from Plain White Tees titled Delilah was a favorite of the young girl who shares the same name.
Hi, Delilah! How are you, sweetheart? I have a surprise for you. It's a special video that the singer of Hey There, Delilah sent for you. And he made it just for you. Do you want to watch it? Okay.
What's up, Delilah? It's Tom from Plain White Tees. I hear you're a big fan of our song Hey There, Delilah, so figured that I would play it for you right now. So here we go. Actually, you know what? I got a better idea. Hang on a second.
Oh my God!
Hi, Delilah. Hey there, Delilah. What's it like in New York City? I'm 1,000 miles away, but girl, tonight you look so pretty. Yes, you do. Times Square can't shine as bright as you. I swear it's true. Oh, it's what you do to me. Hey there, Delilah, here's to you.
Yeah, Delilah!
Tom Higginson is a former student at Willowbrook High School and has returned to Villa Park on several occasions, including a performance for the celebration marking Villa Park as one of the best places to raise a family. Tom has proven that is true in this occasion with young Delilah once again. Well done, and we hope for a full recovery for Delilah. Villa Park first responders have been busy protecting residents this January. On January 26, 2023, at approximately 11:30 p.m., an officer with the Villa Park Police Department ran the license plate of a suspicious vehicle, which was a Nissan 2020 Kicks SV, to find that the vehicle was reported stolen out of Harvey the previous day. Once backup arrived, the officer activated his emergency lights and sirens and attempted to initiate a traffic stop, but the Nissan did not stop. Following an approximately 8-minute-long 2-mile pursuit, the vehicle came to a stop in Oakbrook Terrace. It is alleged that once the vehicle came to a stop, the driver of the vehicle, later identified as Michael Ducksworth, fled the vehicle on foot. It is also alleged that as he fled, Ducksworth was in possession of a firearm and that he ignored officers' commands to drop the weapon. The officers eventually restrained him, and he was in possession of a Taurus .380 handgun with 5 bullets and a magazine, as well as 2 8-balls of cocaine, which is approximately 7 grams total. Then on January 25th, 2023, at approximately 8:47 p.m., officers with the Villa Park Police Department were dispatched to the area of Chatham and Plymouth for a call of shots fired. Upon their arrival, officers found numerous shell casings at the intersection of Chatham and Plymouth, and through the course of their investigation, officers developed Curtis Lyons as the suspect in the case. It is alleged that Lyons had arranged to sell drugs to an acquaintance, and that as a Lyons approached the other individual, he opened fire more than 30 times with a Glock 19mm that had been altered with a switch to allow it to be fully automatic. It is further alleged that Lyons fired more than 30 rounds, one of which struck a nearby home, before fleeing the scene. Officers with the Villa Park Police Department were able to locate Lyons in a residence on Cornell Street, where after executing a search warrant, officers found a 9mm Glock 19 with a fully automatic switch and a laser light, a Smith & Wesson M&P Shield 9mm, a 50-round drum magazine containing 8 rounds, and approximately $7,000 in cash. In both incidents, the subjects were arrested and are being held in DuPage County Jail, and a judge has denied bond for both the defendants. The Villa Park and York Center fire departments responded to a vehicle fire on Roosevelt Road in Villa Park on Thursday, February 2nd. The incident was a waste management garbage truck that dumped the contents of the truck that caught fire onto the pavement between Guitar Center and Sal's Beverage Mart. The Public Works Department then cleared the extinguished material from the location. That's all we have for this report. Thank you for watching. I'm Al Stasch, and this has been your Villa Park News.